look how quick I can move my screen while I'm using those photo scanned assets with displacement. In this video, I'm gonna show you an asset library that blew my mind. This asset library uses photo scanned assets combined with a workflow of procedural leaves, which allows you to change the leaves according to the season, and you can add ice and moss on top of those trees. Bruh. This add-on is called Forestation, and in this video I'm gonna tell you about 5 things that I really believe were amazing. The first thing that blew my mind is look how quick I can move my screen while I'm using those photo scanned assets with displacement. To use this add-on is really simple. After you have installed it on your computer, you just need to come here to the end panel and click in the add-on tab, where you have some options. The options are to select the trees according to the season, and you can select how to place your tree in the center of the scene or in the 3D cursor, and you can select between the high poly and the low poly assets. Let's select your tree and add the high poly option so you can see how it works. And I won't cut the video right now just to show you actually it's done. It's really quick, really light, and you can see that we have the photo scanned part in the bottom and the procedural part on top of it. To make the displacement work, it's really simple. You just need to make sure that you have the experimental set feature here in Blender set on, and your trunk needs to have the adaptive subdivisions turned on. You can see that right now we have this really amazing result with this fine detailed tree that you can use in front of your camera. You can place those assets centimeters in front of your camera. This is the main point of this tool. The second thing that blew my mind in this tool was that besides the fact that you have a really high quality asset to work with, you also have the option to animate the leaves for these things. So if we select the leaves, you can just click here in animated leaf, select a preset, something like medium wind for example, and as soon as I hit play, you can see that the leaves are animated and done. The third thing that I find really incredible in this add-on is the same feature that we find on the vegetation add-on. You can select your leaves and you can change the leaves according to the season. So coming here to the materials, if I want to have something more autumn-like, you can just increase the autumn. Simple as that. If you want something with a winter look, you just need to increase the winter. And if you want something like a spring, if your tree had flowers, the spring will bring on the flowers on top of your tree. Going to the number 4 is how amazing the mossy and the ice works on top of this tree. So I will select the trunk. Coming to the material, I can turn on the snow on top of my tree, and look how great it works. It's amazing because it's bringing the sensation that the tree is wet, and it's bringing the feeling that it's cold. It should work very well for close-up shots because this is the main reason why Forestation add-on exists mainly. But if you would like to add mossy on your scene, so mossy is a bit trickier because you need first to add the quantity of the mossy, but you wouldn't see anything before you start to mess with the moss and the orientation of the moss. So, and you can see that you can add mossy to your tree and it's looking really realistic. And finally, the fifth thing that really makes me think that this add-on is a must tool for someone that's looking for high quality assets in architectural visualization shots or VFX shots is that it's really well optimized. Here in my channel you can find a video where I teach you how to use Max Tree assets inside of Blender. So you know that if you turn on the displacement feature on Max Tree's assets, you know that your memory will be just devoured by the trees. But here in Forestation, they made in a way that is really light on your system. So you can see that I duplicate those trees. Those behind trees are the low poly versions, and those trees here are the high poly option. I can come here, enter in the handheld mode in my viewport. It will take a while, some seconds, but it will load really fast, and you can see how much it's costing on my system. And looking here down below, you can see that it's costing about 2.77 gigabytes on my RAM. Speaking about Max 3 assets, why you don't click on the video where I show you how to import Max 3 assets for free inside of Blender? The video is on your screen right now, or you can click in the other video that I'm recommending you. Subscribe and I'll see you there.